Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany, and if this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, I do focus on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. So if that seems like something that you may be interested in, please think about clicking on that subscribe button if you enjoy the content, of course. Also, if you're already a subscriber, go ahead and click on that notification bell. I upload twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes I'll do a bonus video on Sunday, so I don't want you to miss any of them. I am super excited about today's video, guys, because today I'm going to be sharing with you all my top 10 fragrances that I am excited to wear for fall and winter. And listen, that does not mean that I would not be adding more to my repertoire, hun. That just means that I just want to share with you all what I already have, okay? So you guys know I have an addiction to fragrance. I love fragrances, the vibe that it sets for me, the feeling that I get. Fragrance is just everything, and it really just, it takes me to the next level. It is literally the finishing touch to my look, okay? So I love fall and winter scents only because I like a heavy hitter. You guys know I want a gut punch, honey. I'm trying to give RBE vibes at all times, and a lot of the fragrances that I love, they're just a little too heavy, a little too sweet for the hotter months, in my opinion. So they can kind of get on my nerves a bit. We'll get into that a little bit later. But with that being said, I know some of you all have been asking me to do videos about dupes and just more affordable fragrances, especially after I showed you guys Shagaf Oud. Well, here's the thing. I don't have a lot of experience with dupes, but I was contacted by Dossier perfumes, and you guys, I'm super excited because they sent me 3 fragrances. One I will be giving away, but you have to stay to the end of the video in order to get that fragrance. So if you are not familiar with the brand, Dossier creates inspired fragrances from all of the designer cult brands, okay? So think Mugler, think Chanel, Jo Malone, they've even added a Le Labo, you guys. I am so mad I did not get my hand on the Le Labo scent, but girl, they got you covered. So the reason why it took me a little while to film this video for you guys, because I wanted to make sure that I was going to be giving you guys quality. So I took my time to go into the stores, honey, yes, during COVID, and to sniff a couple of the fragrances that I was sent to make sure that they actually were on point. Now, when you do get your box, okay, this is one of the boxes that you will receive. I love the minimal packaging, okay? Love that. And it has Dossier right there. So let me just tell you how Dossier works. They will send you a full bottle of the fragrance that you choose. They will also send you a nice size vial, which is a little sample here. And what you get to do is you get to try this sample out. This will last you, I would say, about 10 days or so. You can try this out, and within 30 days, if you do not like the fragrance, go ahead and send it back. As long as you have not opened up the full bottle, you already have your sample, so you can test it out to see if you like it. So like I said before, hun, I definitely went into Nordstrom and I tried some of the fragrances, and let me tell you, they have the fragrances spot on. Okay, spot on. So let's go ahead and get into the fragrances. Another thing that I wanted to mention about Dossier perfumes is that they are made in France. Okay, high quality, yes. Vegan and cruelty free. Clean ingredients are used, and it's a risk-free order. Again, you can return them free of charge within 30 days, no problem. Okay, so the first scent that I picked up is one that you guys have been telling me to try for the longest time, and I was just like, okay girl, you know, I'll get around to it. This is called Oriental Woody One, and it is inspired by Chanel's Coco Mademoiselle. This is a cult favorite fragrance, especially if you are not huge into Chanel, but you want to dip your finger into the Chanel palm when it comes to fragrances. So many girls love the Coco Mademoiselle, okay? So here are the notes. The top is bergamot and orange. The middle is jasmine and rose. The base has patchouli, vanilla, and vetiver. So I've used up, child, this little vial, okay? I follow the directions just like you guys would. I used up this whole vial. This is so good. So I want to go ahead and compare the notes for you guys. So I have the Sephora website up, and this is described as a warm floral, absolutely. The key notes are orange, patchouli, and Turkish rose. Pretty much the same fragrances, okay? Like I said, I went in and I smelled this fragrance, which I've already smelled, Coco Mademoiselle, but I need a refresher. Babe, it's the exact same, okay? It is the exact same. This is the young Chanel girl, okay? I know that number 5, we think of our grandmothers, you know, with their gorgeous, glamorous vanities and things like that. And we love the vibe. We love the look. But it's just the scent. It's just not for us, honey. It's just the aldehydes. They really take over and they just, ooh, they do too much, right? Coco Mademoiselle gives that warmth that we like, that sweetness that we like as a young Chanel girl. And I love this scent. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray her on this card. I've worn this already. I know I love it. Yes, so good. Perfect for every single day, perfect for daytime, date night. I think that people, I think it's safe in a Chanel way. If you absolutely hate Chanel, this would be an introduction into Chanel fragrances, but that does not mean that everyone will like this. It still has the essence of that Chanel. I do smell a little bit of that cleanliness with the aldehyde, that soapy feel, but it's just a younger version and I absolutely love it. You know, it is so appropriate for every single day. It's a compliment getter in my opinion, but here's the thing. You may smell like everybody because everyone loves this fragrance, you know. I feel like it's that fragrance that, you know, you want a Chanel so bad, but they don't usually work for you. So when you find this and you smell this, you're like, oh my God, I have to have it. And I think that's everyone's thoughts. So many people do have this fragrance, which is why I enjoy having the Dossier version because obviously it is much cheaper, okay? So the dupe smells exactly like the regular one. Highly recommend. And I really enjoy the minimalistic bottles, you guys, because here's the thing. This is another reason why I usually don't go for a dupe, is because I've always said this. Perfume for me is about the experience. It's about the vibe. It's the feeling that I get. It's the RBE that I always talk about. And if you know, you know, RBE has nothing to do with what you have, how much you have, or anything like that. It's a feeling, okay? It is a vibe. And sometimes when you don't have the real thing, you don't get the same feeling. You don't get the same essence and the same vibe. But because this is such a minimal, modern packaging, I still feel good when I spray this on. I don't feel like I'm being cheated out of the experience, you know? So I like that. And you guys know how I feel about a magnetic top. So satisfying, okay? And it's just nice. It's a beautiful bottle. Like I said, very minimalistic. It looks really nice on your vanity. So you're not missing out. And you guys, obsessed with this fragrance. This is going to be one that I cannot wait to wear for the fall. I even have already been wearing this, but for fall, I think it's going to be beautiful for every single day as well. So nice. Love this. So thank you guys for recommending me to get this. Okay, so the next scent that I received from Dossier is one of the newer scents, and this is called Floral Six. So this is inspired by Jo Malone's English Pear and Freesia, you guys. This is the card that I'm reading from, and let me tell you, you guys have been telling me I needed to try this out. You say you love this fragrance. The reason why I wasn't like in a hurry to go get it is because you know, we're moving into fall, and I was like, that'll probably be a cute little summer fragrance. But honestly, when I've worn this, it has a bit of warmth in there. So the notes here are the pear, orange blossom, and bergamot. I've been into orange blossom and bergamot lately, you guys. Pear, orange blossom, and bergamot in the top. The middle notes are quince, rhubarb, rose, and freesia. The base notes have woody notes, musk, patchouli, and amber. You guys know that I love my amber, and I love my, like I said, the woodies, the musk. Those are my gut punchers. But this is considered to be a fruity floral, and it is that, but it has a little bit of depth into it, and I like that. This has 18% parfum in here, so I really do like this a lot, and it lasts pretty well. So you guys know I have the Peony and Blush Suede from Jo Malone, the original, and then I also have the Wood Sage and Sea Salt from Jo Malone as well. So of course this is the dupe, and you guys, when I went to Nordstrom and smelled this, it smelled the exact same. I've used half of this vial. I don't know if you can see that. It's everything. Let me go ahead and spray it on a card for you guys. It's everything. I like this a lot. It is a fresh scent. Yes, I smell the freshness, the floral. I smell the orange, the bergamot. This is cute, okay? It's cute. This is really cute. So, of course, I'm still working from home, right? So a lot of the times when I'm working from home, I can't wear my heavy hitters when I'm not going anywhere because it's just gonna be too much. This is one that I am going to be wearing a lot at home. I'll definitely wear it out as well. But when I go out, I'm trying to gut punch, and I've already said that. But this is a beautiful fragrance, you guys. Like, I'm actually shocked about this one. The bergamot in this, the orange blossom, the musk, the patchouli. It's really giving, okay? It's really giving. This is an elevated Macy's counter. If you know, you know. You know, I don't like to smell like the Macy's counter, honey, or more even so, Belk. But this gives like that friendly, fruity floral, but it has the depth that I like. I've never heard of amber being paired in something so uplifting and so fruity and so floral, okay? So I'm really into this a lot. What kind of girl, honey? What kind of girl is she? She's a nice girl. She's a nice girl. She's smart. She has her stuff together. You know, she likes to smell good. She's not trying to just, you know, break necks every time she walks into a room, but she likes to smell good, confident, pretty, and, you know, that's just the type of girl that you're going to get. She's not going to be wearing the craziest things from the runway, but she's going to be well put together. She may give you a leather blazer, honey. She may give you a leather blazer and jeans. She's not going to give you the full leather look, but yeah, she can throw on a leather blazer or the pants. She's not going to give you both. I like this. I like this a lot. Very friendly, but it has the depth, and I'm into that. So to me, this is a beautiful everyday fragrance, and I'm so glad you guys recommended this to me. Like I said, when I went to Nordstrom's and smelled this, that was my first impression. And then because I knew I was getting this in the mail, when I smelled it, I was like, wow, it's spot on. It's spot on. Like, it's crazy. This is such a beautiful scent, and I do feel like a lot of girls can wear this. Anytime I think of something uplifting, I think young, but I think even, you know, my aunt would like something like this. My mom would appreciate it. My mom has a very specific scent palette, but my aunt, she likes to smell fresh and clean, you know, and she's in her late 50s. Again, I can see a girl in her 20s wearing this. So even myself, and I'm in my 30s. So I feel like this one is a good, safe, floral, fruity fragrance if you're looking for something like that. It's nothing that's going to be like overwhelming or anything like that, but it's nice. I like it a lot. And for Jo Malone, I mean, it lasts pretty good. I've worn this twice, and I was able to smell this, I want to say about 8 hours in too. It does become a little bit closer to the body, a bit more of a skin scent, but because it is floral and fruity, it has a little bit more punch. So I think it lasts longer because of that. And I like it a lot. So the Jo Malone is one of my second ones that I cannot wait to get into for the fall as well. But again, more so on my laid back days and at home. Now, the last fragrance, this is one that I'm going to be giving away to you guys. Now, this is a cult favorite, okay? This is an everyday fragrance. Everyone loves this fragrance. I used to have this fragrance years and years and years ago. And it's just a safe fragrance, right? But it smells good and it smells pretty. This is called Fresh Floral One, and it is inspired by Versace's Bright Crystal. Okay, now I've been wearing the vial. You won't get the vial, hun, but I will send you the full bottle. Now, the notes in this, in the top, you get your pomegranate, you get the yuzu and iced accord. In the middle, you get magnolia, lotus, and peony. And in the base, you get amber, musk, and mahogany. I have not heard of mahogany in a fragrance. And this is such a beautiful scent. Now, I think a lot of us, we would put, especially if you're a frag head, and I don't consider myself a frag head. I consider myself a lover of fragrances. But if you're a frag head, you probably like turn your nose up to the Versace Crystal. But here's the thing about it. You may not ever buy it, but when you smell it on someone, it smells great. And that's how you know, like sometimes the frag heads can be a little bit stuck up, hun, and it's okay, because listen, they deserve, I mean, $500 for a fragrance, I don't blame you. But they can be a little bit stuck up because, you know, you'll smell something and you love it, but when you find out what it is, you're like, oh, okay, no, never mind. So this is one of those fragrances that smells good on, I feel like everyone can pull this off. It is a beautiful everyday fresh, fruity, clean fragrance that you just smell good. If you're just a girl who wants to smell good, you're not trying to do too much, you want to compliment here and there, I think Versace Bright Crystal is actually one of the safest blind buys you can get. It's not something that's going to break your neck, but if you were to receive this, you'll be like, you know what, this smells cute and I will wear this. You know what I'm saying? It's nice, it lasts. Beautiful scent, okay? And it literally smells just like the original Bright Crystal. So if you guys want to win this, there will be a code throughout this video that you must comment down below, the code, and also you must be following me at Pocketsandbows on my Instagram, and you also must be following Dossier as well. I'll leave all of the rules and everything in the you know, description box for you guys, so make sure to enter the giveaway if you want to receive this Versace Bright Crystal. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And again, you get this beautiful packaging, you guys. It's the magnetic closure for me. I just love this so much. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, I have 9 more to share with you guys that I cannot wait to wear for the fall. I'm gonna try to do these in accordance to potency, okay? So let's start. The first one is going to be my Mon Guerlain. Now here's the thing about the Mon Guerlain. I love this scent. This was a blind buy. You guys told me to pick this up. This is so beautiful. To me, it's in the same vein as the Coco Mademoiselle, okay? It is. But this is warmer and sweeter. It doesn't have that aldehyde thing going on. I love this so much. It doesn't last, okay? It doesn't last. The bottle on this is gorgeous. The fragrance is beautiful. It's spicy. Every time I spray this, I sneeze, okay? I sneeze. But it doesn't last. What I do like to do is mix this with my Kayali Vanilla. And it's good, okay? Neither one of those fragrances last forever, but the mixture is just so good. It's so warm, it's so cozy and beautiful to me. I can't wait to wear this. I'm gonna spray this on my clothes and on the skin just to get a little bit more of that longevity. But here's the thing, it just doesn't last that long. And I also think that you can mix this with the Coco Mademoiselle for the simple fact that they're in the same vein, but you get more warmth with this one, and it may bring this one out a little bit more. I love this, but I like Coco as well. To me, again, Coco is just a little bit more fresher. That's it, but I love them both. Next up is my Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Of course, this would not be a video if I did not mention my Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Oh my gosh, I've talked about this several times. This is a sweet, juicy, tart cherry. It's just beautiful. I use this a lot for mixing, but there are some days that I do like to wear this by itself. It is edible. Every time I wear this, my boyfriend's like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. It's a gourmand. It is, like I said, you smell edible, hun. It's good. Men can wear this. I know it may seem like men can't, but this smells amazing on a man. It smells beautiful on women. And to me, this is such a staple. It is such a unique scent, in my opinion. And it mixes so well with so many different things. It's just so good. So Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, I cannot wait to pull her back out. I didn't really wear her in the summer because she's very sweet in my opinion. But every now and then I may give it one squirt with something very fresh and floral, like my Versace Dylan Blue. I would do a little bit on top of that because to me that was just a little too sharp. And I like this with that. So love, love, love. You guys already know what it is. Oh, what's next? I'm trying to do potency. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I can go with this one. So the next one would be Angel Muse from Mugler, and this is a flanker from Angel, of course. And to me, I've always stayed away from any of like the Angels because, hun, ooh, I don't know. It's just such a unique scent. First of all, Mugler is ahead of his time. All of his fragrances are just so unique, so different, and you can grab them at the counter. Love that. He is ahead of his time when it comes to fragrance. All of them are just so different. And this one is no different. When I wore this last Christmas, you guys, this smelled so much like Nutella, hazelnut. I don't know. It's so good. I love this. It kind of does give me Grand Soir vibes from MFK. It's good. I like it a lot. I like this a lot, you guys. This is really good. It's just a nice little throw on, but it's warm. I like that warmth. It's like a hug, you know? It's so beautiful. So I'm excited to pull this one back out. Wouldn't dare wear this in the summertime. Ooh, okay, next. Whoo, okay. Is it? Okay, yeah, maybe this one. Let's see. Yep. So it may be a little strong. Listen, we're out of order at this point. Next up, I cannot wait to wear Passion Delamar. Now, Passion Delamar is new to my collection. I absolutely love this fragrance. I've worn it about 7 times since we last spoke, and it's a good one, you guys. To me, this is a mixture between Lancome's Oud Bouquet, Shagaf Oud. It puts you in the same mind frame as Satin Mood from MFK. It's just that warm caramel, you know, thing, rose kind of thing. I love it. I don't think it has rose in it, but it has that uplifting note. I cannot remember what it is, but I like this a lot. It dries down on me pretty good and sweet, but it still has like that airiness to it, that aromatic feel. And I think it does have bergamot in here. It's a good one, guys. This is a good one. I really do enjoy this. From the House of Sillage, and this was a gift, but this was one that it was heavy, but it didn't get on my nerves, okay? And stuff can get on my nerves fairly quickly, okay? Some of my favorites get on my nerves sometimes, but this one was aromatic enough to where it did not do that. I'm enjoying this scent a lot, okay? To me, it's a heavy one, but it's not like a gut punch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a compliment getter for sure, and it's definitely for fall and winter, but I have some gut punchers here that, listen, okay? I was in Chicago recently and I wore this because it was really cool there. I haven't worn this here at home because, honey, it's still like 80 degrees. I'm just giving you chocolate brown for the essence, girl. But I wore this when it was cool and I love this. This was good. I wore it at night. To me, this is a night scent. But I think once it gets really cold outside, I can see myself wearing it midday, you know, like evening, maybe 5 and on. Beautiful scent though. Love this. Next up, you guys, is my Baccarat Rouge 540. You guys know how much I stand for this fragrance, but I have a secret to tell you. I was sick of her. I was sick of it. First of all, I am just so petty. When everyone starts to get on the wave, I want to jump off the train at full force, okay? And that's kind of what happened with the Baccarat. I was overdoing the Baccarat. I loved it so much. I still love the scent, but I just started smelling it everywhere. And I'm like, no, why does everyone have my fragrance, you know? But of course, we all want to smell good, girl. And Baccarat Rouge is just one of those, it's now a cult favorite. Baby, this thing is burnt spun sugar. Woo, baby, she's good. This is a vibe for me. It's a vibe, okay? It's a vibe for me. It is everything RBE. It takes me back to a place. I mean, oh my God, I love this when I want to feel sexy and just, you know, when I want to just be bossy, okay? When I want to walk into the room and command, this is the one. It's everything. It smells great on men. It smells amazing on women. This is the one. I had to give myself a break to have this reaction though, because I was getting tired, okay? And let me tell you, when I say burnt sugar, this is so like sugary. It even gets around the rim. A little sticky. Like, it's really, this is good. This is, of course, Mason Francis Kurkdjian, and one of the best, one of the absolute best. You can get the extrait version or you can get this one. I can't wait. One thing about this fragrance, it does not go away. You will smell this. I still smell this in my closet, you guys, from last year. One of the shirts or sweaters has it on it, okay? I still smell it in my closet when I walk into my closet, and I have not worn this in months, okay? But the thing about this Baccarat, let me tell you the thing about even MFK fragrances, what I've learned. I didn't notice it on myself, but I've heard people say this, and I noticed it on my boyfriend. Francis Kurkdjian is one of the best. He is one of the best in the industry, okay? He is a master blender. His fragrances do play hide and seek. And I've heard people say that, and I was just like, girl, I don't know how you feel like Baccarat Rouge, like you can't smell it, because I always smell it. But on my boyfriend, I let him wear Baccarat Rouge, and I also let him wear Oud Silk Mood. He would spray it. Of course, I sprayed it at first sniff. It'd be hours later, I didn't smell anything, and then all of a sudden, his body just started to emit the fragrance again. It's just like, you think of like cartoons when they have those little funk bubbles. Even though it wasn't funky, it was smelling everything. But you know, the little funk, like little waft, you know what I'm saying? It was so good. I was like, wow, it just keeps on developing on your skin. And so maybe that's what people are talking about with the whole hide and seek thing. But this is a fragrance, to me, it doesn't go away, hun. So I cannot wait to pull her back out. I want to spray it again right now, but I know I'm not going nowhere, so I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. It's so good though, so good. If you're looking for RBE, she's the one. She is sweet, beautiful, sexy. It's just everything, child. The next fragrance that I'm super excited to wear is Coco Noir from Chanel. Now, she is a new one for me, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I only got the 50 ml. She's cute though. I should have got the big one. I was being cheap. Y'all, this fragrance here. Wow. Okay. So the reason why I picked up Coco Noir is because I was thinking about picking up Coco Mademoiselle. But because I received the one from Dossier, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try Coco Noir. I love the bottle. This is the best bottle ever. I love black and gold. You guys know that. And it's just a bit of me. So when I saw this bottle, I was like, I want this. Even if the fragrance doesn't smell that good, I want this for my vanity, right? I love this. This is the epitome of RBE, okay? This is the epitome of RBE. This is new for me. Let me pull up the notes for y'all. Now, one thing people say about Coco Noir is that they feel like this is a nighttime fragrance. It's definitely a heavy hitter, but y'all know I don't pay attention to those types of rules. Honey, I wore her in the daytime, and baby, let me tell you something. I got 4 compliments, honey, and didn't make it a block down the street, okay? This is the one. This is the absolute one. So the notes, okay, they consider this to be a classic floral. Okay, it's Chanel. Of course she's classic. The key notes in this is jasmine absolute, bourbon vanilla, rose absolute. Okay, and the description is through black, light revealed. Chanel has always entrusted black with an essential role to highlight a woman. Coco Noir, an intimate, seductive, and intensely brilliant fragrance with luminous notes, celebrates this paradoxical statement by using a deep black to bring a dazzling femininity to light. Absolutely. The composition, it says it's a voluptuous and enveloping luminous oriental scent with a noble accord of Egyptian jasmine and May rose that adds depth and sensuality. The trail unfurls with magnetic notes of Indonesian patchouli and Venezuelan tonka bean, along with the more pronounced notes of bourbon vanilla and white musk. Oh my God, you guys, literally that. Literally that. This fragrance is everything. It is classic, yet sexy, nothing but RBE. I mean, she is the president of RBE, okay? You need this in your life. It does have that Chanel thing going on, but it's kind of like the conversation between ranch and blue cheese. You have to be mature enough to have the conversation. Blue cheese is good on wings, okay? We cannot keep being children and think that ranch is the only thing. And I love me some ranch. I think ranch goes with everything. But blue cheese is great on it's the mature palate. Get into her with a few chunks, if you will. This is that. Like, let's get over it, okay? And get you a Chanel. Get you a Chanel fragrance, girl. I highly recommend this one, but I think I'm only able to appreciate this one after I've smelled Coco Mademoiselle, because I was like, oh, okay, I see what the people are talking about, and I see why it's friendly. This is the one that's like, oh, who is that? Wow. Okay. She's a white crisp collared shirt, hun. Okay. She is a pantsuit. She's everything. She's everything. I know people say wear this to a gala and all glammed up at night with your long gown. Honey, I wore this with a white crisp shirt, some jeans, and some loafers. And like I said, 4 compliments before I could get down the block. You need it. Coco Noir from Chanel. It's everything. I can see myself already buying another bottle of this. Next up is Dior Addict. Now, Dior Addict was a blind buy for me. So many of you guys told me that I needed this in my life, okay? I was confused because I was like, I would see this. I've seen this bottle for years, like I said before. I'm gonna pull up the notes again and check out my blind buy on this because you can see I was enthralled by this scent, okay? So Dior Addict is just, to me, it screams fall and winter. The more I smelled it and the more I wore it though, it reminded me of the holidays, you guys. Something about this has a cinnamon thing going on in there. It reminds me of a cozy sweater by the fireplace with family. It's sexy though. So like you're snuggling up with your man with the family, but y'all whispering, y'all talking about later. You listen, this fragrance is good. I think that it is very vintage in my opinion. It has that vintage thing going on, but it is such a beautiful white floral warm scent, which is not common. White florals with warmth is not common, and I think that's why I like this, because I like that sweetness and that warmth, but I still get that white floral, but the white floral is what gives it that vintage scent. Hun, it's a must, okay? So the Dior Addict woman is youthful, free-spirited, and throwing caution to the wind in the French resort destination of Saint-Tropez. From the beach to the cafe, she flirts and dances her way through life with an irreverent joie de vivre. Honey, I don't know what that word is. She's not French. Unexpected and boldly independent, she is vivacious and alluring, a vibrant Oriental. Dior Addict indulges the senses with sumptuous silk tree flower, voluptuous night queen flower, and luscious bourbon vanilla combined with sandalwood and tonka bean to evoke a feeling of passion in a daringly sexy woman who wears it. Yeah, it's the tonka bean and the white florals for me, okay? I love this scent so much. It's so intoxicating to me. I cannot... It's so unexpected. It's so intoxicating. I've never smelled anything like this. And I think that's why I like it so much too. It's something that I would have bypassed at the counter because I probably would have been confused. But I just smell this on occasion. I just pick it up and I smell it. And I go on about my day. It's one of those, like, I cannot wait to wear this with a cozy sweater. This is so good. It's so sexy, yet refined, yet youthful. Like I said before, you can be, you know, a certain type of 20-something-year-old. Not every 20-something-year-old, hun. Okay, but a certain type of 20-something-year-old all the way up to an 80-year-old woman. I can see my grandmother wearing this and loving this. It's a playful vintage scent. It's so weird and I love it so much. So I'm excited to wear this. This one's a heavy hitter, guys. Super sweet, super thick. That's why I think of a cozy knit with this. Cannot wait. I would never wear this in the summer. I thought that I could, but it just got way too hot here and I just saw myself choking, and that was not a good thought for me. So can't wait to pull this one out. I can actually wear this one now because I like the way this even smells in the house. It doesn't get on my nerves, and it's not overbearing, but with the heat, no, you know. So love this so much. I think I am gonna throw a little bit of her on. She's just, oh yeah, she's so good. She's so different, so good. Okay guys, last but not least, my 10th fragrance that I cannot wait to wear, and I think one of the most potent ones that I have here is Lancome's Oud Bouquet. I was afraid of this fragrance, guys, when I first got it. I had the Shoggoff Oud, and I still have that in my collection, and I was telling you guys before that the Shoggoff Oud has a little bit of that more, I get more rose out of that on my skin than I do out of the Lancome Oud Bouquet. Here's the thing, and this literally smells like Shoggoth Oud, but it is so well done. Shoggoth Oud kind of punches you in the face, and I've said this before, and Lancome Oud Bouquet kind of like puts you in a headlock, a cozy headlock, you know? It is the quality of this fragrance, you can tell the difference, okay? The quality of this is something different. It dries down very praline on me though, okay? It does. But I love this scent, and I cannot wait to wear this when it gets cold outside. This is a scent that is so sexy. It's luxurious. It is luxurious. Forget RBE vibes. It is luxurious. It is great linen, hun. It is luxurious fabrics and curtains, and you know, it's just that. I mean, you live a certain type of lifestyle with this one. And it's good. I kind of want to give her a little squirt. Yeah. So again, this is in the same vein as the Passion de l'Amour, the Shoggoth Oud. But this is done well. This is done so well. It's thick though. It's real thick. It'll grab you and wrap you up real tight. Very heavy hitter, very much so a heavy hitter. I think you need this one. I think that yes, you can definitely get away with the Shoggoth Oud, but the Shoggoth Oud has gone up since we've talked about her before last time. And if you want a true experience, I say go for this. I mean, look at the bottle. This alone is worth the coin. But if you're looking for a friendlier version, the Passion de l'Amour, if you're looking for more of a sharper, more uplifting version of this, that's going to give you more rose out of it, go for the Shoggoth Oud. But what I like to do with this is I like to mix my Oud Silk Mood, just one squirt on top of this, so it gives me a little bit more rose in the longevity. Cannot wait, you guys. This smells so good. Get your nose on this. The quality, okay? Get your nose on this. All right, guys, so that wraps up my top 10 fragrances that I cannot wait to pull out for the fall and winter. I'm super excited. I do have a couple on my list that I want to still get. Just a couple though. I feel like I have enough fragrances right now because my palette is really in one little place right now, so I'm feeling like all the new ones that I get, they're kind of smelling very similar, and I'm not liking that. But I have one more that I think is a cult favorite that's on my list to get. But leave any of your favorites, especially for fall and winter, down in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you guys are wearing for fall and winter, just to see if I can get some ideas as well. But these are the ones that I have been holding on to and cannot wait to pull out when it gets a little bit colder outside. Also, if you are interested in entering the giveaway, make sure to put the code that you guys saw throughout this video in the comment section down below. Also follow me on Instagram at Pocketsandbows, and also follow Dossier as well, and I will have their Instagram and all of these fragrances linked for you guys in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you on my next one. Bye.